Coalition building is a critical component of all equality movements. Today, as the lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community pursues equality, it is essential that we first build coalitions within our own community. Sometimes our organizations have different approaches to the pursuit of LGBT equality. Therefore, it is necessary for us to align ourselves behind a simple principle: equal rights. We may not agree on how to get there, but everyone can agree on the destination. It is also critical to build coalitions with other communities. To ensure success, it is necessary to garner support from those who are not part of our group. For example, the Jewish community was an effective partner in the Black civil rights movement. Whether it is supporting the Cesar Chavez Memorial Breakfast or marching in the Martin Luther King Parade, the LGBT community supports those who are constantly pursuing equal rights within the American dream. In turn, we hope these coalition partners will support our pursuit for equality, because in the end, I think what we all believe is equality for all.
Hi, I'm Todd Gloria. I'm the council member for District 3 in the city of San Diego. I think the importance of the gay community coming forward and taking charge of our lives and really spreading our message has to do with the fact that, for too long we were told that we couldn't do things. And I always remember when I was a senior in high school, one of my teachers said, just in the middle of a lecture, the two things you can't be if you want to be an elected official. Number one is gay. And I remember sitting there thinking, oh my God. And I could never tell you what the second thing was because I was so devastated by that comment. Not because I wanted to serve an elected office, but because I knew I was gay and I didn't like being told there was something I couldn't do. And the thing that was so important to me was that not there long after, I had an opportunity to volunteer on Christine Kehoe's city council campaign. I remember riding the bus down to her campaign office on Adams Avenue in Normal Heights, and we worked hard to prove that teacher wrong. Little did I know that years later that I'd be in the position to run. And as the first openly gay person of color to get elected to office here in San Diego, Harvey Milk talked about how it's not enough just to have friends and allies at the table on our behalf, but that we have to have some of our own serve because it's important for the community to see us at the table advocating for ourselves. And I think that's so true. And you think about what I've been able to do in the time that I've been on the city council, bring forward things like resolutions to support the creation of a Harvey Milk state holiday, the passage of a resolution calling for the end of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, putting the Navy City of San Diego on the record as wanting an end to that policy, or more substantive legislation like an equal benefits ordinance so that the contractors that work for the city can have domestic partner benefits. That's the value of having one of our own at the table. It's the difference that can come from having someone who's walked in these shoes, who's lived this life, to know how public policy affects us. And that wasn't always the case. You can't always have that opportunity if we're not present at the table. So it takes a Chris Kehoe, it takes a Tony Atkins, a Bonnie DeManis, those of us that have the honor of serving in public office to use that opportunity, not just to show the rest of the community that we can serve, but also to represent the needs of the families that are a part of our community and make sure that legislation is sensitive to our needs. It's a voice that's so important, and that's why I take my job so seriously, because I know that there's a lot of people counting on me to make sure the policy that we pass in the city is representative of their life and their life experiences. My hope is that some student somewhere right now looks at me and thinks that really all opportunities are available to them, whether or not they're openly gay, a person of color, maybe from a working class background, but that all opportunities are possible. And that's what I think our LGBT history, the message that we send, is that we won't be silent, that we can serve in all corners of our community, and that we can all make a contribution. And I think the exhibit here at City Hall is one way of illustrating the immense contributions that our community has made to this city.
Being an LGBT youth today means respecting and learning from the past, working in the present, and fighting for a better tomorrow.
I feel privileged to have followed in the path of the strong activists who have tirelessly fought for the betterment of the local gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community.
We've come a long way, but my friends are still bullied, kicked out of their homes, and are at a higher rate of unsafe behavior and suicide.
My father, the San Diego mayor, accepted, embraced who I am, but not everyone is so lucky. That is why I try to be a positive role model for my peers.
and why I try to be as brave as the closeted young military men and women who service our country and die for it.
It is our job to tell our stories and show our faces. We are everywhere, and we must unite as one.
With social networking, we're more connected than ever, and a new breed of activist has emerged. We will not waste what we've been given, and we will not stop fighting for equality.
So to the generations before us, we say,
Thank you.
We won't let you down.
So we hope that you'll check out the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender historic timeline. We hope that you'll take a look at the panels, which have exhibits on the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community, historic information in our community on things of spirituality, about public service, about social service, about the arts and sports, and what makes us such a strong and viable community. We also hope that you'll take the time to come in. Well, you're already in the store. We hope that you'll take the time to look at the artifacts, including there's a card that was actually Harvey Milk's card when he was in office. We hope after you view this exhibit that you'll hopefully understand the gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender community a little more and understand our history. And I think you know that you have many gay friends, probably gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender are part of your family, are your co-workers. We've been here along with you helping to make this America's finest city. We're very proud of the exhibit. We thank you for your support and your interest, and let us know what you think about it. If you have any ideas or suggestions, we'd be glad to hear from you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.